Oh, some of you think you're so intelligent. Some of you think you're so smart. Some of you think you're so, accomplished. Some of you think you're in positions, it's like, I'm, I'm, I'm the president of the United States. Who does he think he is? Who does Ted think he is trying to command me? I'm the president of the United States. Or I'm the president of Russia, or I'm the president of different European countries and nations. I'm the president of France, or I'm the president of, or the king of England. You're not a king. I'm the only king. I'm the king of earth. I'm something in England. The prime minister, I guess they call him. I'm the president of this different country or nation, or I'm something else, a leader of a different country or nation, or I'm somebody really important in the military, I'm someone really important in government, or I'm somebody really important in religion, or, I'm like a leader in religion. Who are you and who am I? I am God. I am the creator, and I don't think I'm this arrogant or proud. I'm trying to kill off Satan, Satan's demons and spawns, and all them down to that side too much, and I have been pounded by many of you. I'm so upset that you're furious. To live in rage now, you can't hardly believe it. But some of you have been sent dreams, given like visions and or dreams about Ted. Some of you realize I'm talking to you in your dreams through angels. How does this happen? It happens. Some of you have heard things loud spiritually, even heard different of Ted's music playing in your brain. You can't get it out because it's spiritually done. And different communication in your brain. You realize spiritually there's communication to some of you about Ted. Because I'm God and I have angels doing this. Did I look arrogant? A little bit. Did I look a little proud? A little bit. Am I mean enough to win? Yes. Does God have to be a little bit arrogant and proud? A little bit. I'm supposed to be humble. Or am I supposed to be humble? Not really, Ted. Am I supposed to be sacrificed on a cross? Was that ever really prophesied? No. I don't even like this symbol of a cross and seeing Jesus on a cross. It really makes me upset. I finally decided this makes me upset. People think this is so wonderful, or something, or even maybe God deserved it, because they were really upset with God of the Old Testament. How can God of the Old Testament be much different, a coming Emmanuel or God in New Testament, like a difference in character, almost completely? It's not possible. Ted's in character of God of Old Testament, much additional than New Testament Jesus. What was false? New Testament is nearly entirely false. Ted is in character with God of Old Testament, or really God of scriptures they had in Judaism in times of Jesus, where you see many of the prophets practically lamenting, like Ecclesiastics, read it. They're really starting to complain and lament. Isaiah, and some of these other prophets start to complain and lament. Some of the writings in the scriptures they had in times of Jesus, they're starting to complain and lament. And they're starting to realize we're in trouble with God. We're in trouble. He's going after us. Even though we're in his religion, he's punishing us, he's cursing us, even obliterating us. Even when we're in his religion. And then all these Christians have this happy smile, and they're so happy and jovial, and have these smiles, and have this Christian feeling, and this Christian look, and this Christian sound, and they're singing all this praise music, and they're so excited and happy and feeling so good, and have the Holy Spirit, Holy Ghost, the wine of this, and they are speaking in tongues, and it's all false. It's done by Satan, Satan's demons and spawns. It's false. These are false religions. This is false religion. And how can it be? Different churches believe they are the church. Roman Catholic Church believes they are the church. Many Protestant churches believe they are the church. Many Orthodox Christian churches believe they are the church. Seventh-day Adventist Church for many years pushed they are the church. And no others many insist, no, others are going to be saved in different churches. And how does this work? You say, there's many false religions on earth. And the character of God in the Old Testament was not Jesus. The character of God from what you understand to be Old Testament, or scriptures in times of Jesus, before Jesus, is Ted. This is God. He's a bit mean. He's much meaner than Jesus. He's much meaner than false Christ Jesus. He is mean. This is God. Where many wrote in what you had to be Old Testaments or scriptures in times of Jesus, which some of it's accurate, were upset. Read Ecclesiastics. Read some of Isaiah. Read different things in this, and you're going to realize that they're upset, really furious with God. And Ted's mean. Ted's mean enough to win. Ted's mean enough to threaten you, humans of earth. Ted's mean enough to threaten you and want to do and push and continue to pound you to kill off Satan's demons and spawns and all down on that side of much, what's going to require killing humans to less than probably 1,000 on earth for carry forward on arcs. Maybe 10,000, but not many. Enough to reproduce and carry forward. And I'm telling you, not many. Enough to carry forward, not many. Then you have to do constantly, incessantly, relentlessly in cycles, using satellites and things in space to keep hitting anything that looks like a people. You're going to have to find Satan and Satan's demons deep underground, equal and close things. By this time. Some have been built. Those are scrambling like maniacs, Satan's demons. About the time they'll see a real effort, and Ted starts pushing much harder, and angels start pushing, royal angels and angels start really pushing, they'll start really scrambling again. Those have been scrambling. How are you going to get those? How are you going to flush those out? Those are like what Ted defined, enormously deep underground, equal and close things, what are proof from direct hits of many nukes, direct hits of any biological or chemical weapons. Don't use filters. Have many plants down below, like Ted specified, to produce oxygen. Don't need oxygen makers from water. Use plants to give the oxygen, enough oxygen, and food-producing plants. How do you expect to get Satan's demons in those? Huh? These delays are costing us. These delays are costly. Time is wasting every second, every minute, every hour, every day that day and night that ticks by, is costing. It's costing. It is definitely costly. It's costing. It's costing so much you cannot hardly believe it. How rapidly Satan's demons are getting set down for this. While you're trying to get set up, Satan's demons are attempting to get set down. You can't have all these delays for setups. While Satan's demons are attempting to set down. There can't be this many delays. We got to really do it with no further delays. I really practically had enough of many of you right now. It's nearly a complete, you're all caught in judgment, except for maybe 12 years or younger practically. I nearly did it already. I'm so angry. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to give some hope out there that they can be saved still by Ted, will believe Ted is God. I am God. I'm going to give some hope. I'm not going to completely slam the door shut in their faces, all of them, and say, well, 12 years or younger, can possibly be saved. And you're going to have to teach your children, I guess. I'm not going to do this yet, but I was definitely thinking about it. In fact, I did a video, then I erased it. So I'm not going to do this yet.